Come here, y'all. We gotta have a talk. Alright? Let's talk about it. If you're waiting for someone else to love you right, this is for you. So keep listening. You don't need anybody to make you feel loved, okay?
Okay.
You might just have been loving yourself wrong. Everyone talks about the love languages, but they're very choosy with them as well. Like, oh, I'm this one and that one, but what about the other ones? I'm sorry, but everyone loves in different ways. I think we should still learn all of them, how to love with all of them, and especially to love ourselves. So I'm gonna tell you that right now, friend. Sit right here with me. I know this is different, like I'm in my bed, but I don't know, I was just feeling the vibes, just chilling here. And so this is where we're gonna do the video today. But yeah, some cozy vibes. It's raining out too. And it's Palm Sunday. I've been putting in that work with Lent and just honoring every part of God and Jesus. So it's definitely times that you should be in prayer and giving. So why don't you give to yourself? So yeah, if y'all know, like, I love flowers, especially daisies. I don't know, I just resonate with daisies a lot. I put a lot of flowers in my room and a lot of candles, and I'm loving this candle. It's a eucalyptus candle, stress relief candle from where did I get it? Bath and Body. They're having their like sales. I was like, yeah, I grabbed some of those. I grabbed like a Palo Santo as well. It smells so good. Yeah, like I live for these candles. I wish they would sponsor me. I used to literally collect them too. I would keep the jar and just put different things in it. Watch. Y'all know I'm a hoarder. Y'all know I be keeping stuff in my scrapbook and stuff. But yeah, this one I just put the flowers, the pink flowers that I had, and now they're like kind of dead, but they still look cute. And I put them in this one, which was also another Palo Santo one, but it had other stuff in it as well. And this is not from Bath and Body, but I'm just showing y'all how I reuse them. Like, I'll melt it, I'll boil the wax that's left in there and either throw it out or just use it for something else, and then I'll just put stuff in there, but only like cute ones. Like, I really like this one, and sometimes, whoa, sometimes I be like using while I burn them, like I'll set some intentions while I burn them. And so this one I've been setting intentions of like getting good sleep, good health, things like that. And this one was for something else, and it actually works. Like, I feel like it brings in more of that energy. But yeah, a little hack. That's why I like candles a lot. And also for the smell. Like, I'm very big on smells and scents. Like, I feel like they really adjust someone's mood. They really affect someone's mood, which is why they invent things like that, like a stress relief candle. So I just love that. And smelling good, feeling good. We're gonna talk about all of that. And sorry for my raspy voice. It's literally like 3 a.m. And that's why I'm like setting these intentions with these candles to get good sleep and stuff, because I have not slept. So I need to work on my sleep schedule. So yeah, we have to take care of ourselves and give ourselves self-love, because that's important too. Self-love is a practice that you have to do over and over and over again, and it's all about the words that you speak to yourself and valuing yourself, accepting you for who you are within, showing yourself care. It's building that foundation of balance and fulfillment within yourself so that you can go and love others the same way and spread that love, because you're a bundle of joy, and I know you can, because everybody wants to be loved, and I know you can do it. I know that you can create that self-love that you can give to others and take care of others and help you live a better life. So you got this. More love, more life, more faith. Take charge of your own life. This is your life. Nobody else has to Like, you're probably an adult watching this, so use that. Like, you're not a child. You can do what you want, but you know, without the risk. You can do it reasonably and make it work and make others respect you for it. And I'm gonna tell you how, because we're practicing self-care. We're practicing how we're going to live our life freely, romanticized, and just be happy overall of who we are. These are just doing activities that are going to bring you that joy. So I feel like the easiest thing to do, like, go right now in front of the mirror or wherever in front of your camera and just say an affirmation. Like, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am that. No, I'm just kidding. You can say, like, I can and I will. And sometimes that's all that it takes. You can also be like, oh, like, I am going to become the person that I'm dreaming about. I am going to be a higher version of myself and work towards it every day. What you say really matters. Like, you may just like say things just to say it, but what you say is really you, like, putting that energy out into the world and, telling the universe that this is what I'm aligning with right now. Like, even I be doing it unconsciously, especially with my hair. I do a lot of hate on my hair, but really I love my hair. When I was fixing my hair earlier, like, oh, this looks bad, this hair is damaged, oh, this hair I have to complain about. I'm just complaining about it, but that's not gonna help. I have to be like, okay, but like, my hair looks good still. I don't need to focus on what looks bad because I'm gonna make it look good anyways. You can also say like, oh, like, I'm gonna do what it takes to make it work, to fix my hair, to heal my hair, to grow my hair. I'm gonna do what's necessary. It's basically just like replacing those negative thoughts with positive ones. And that just helps you build like that inner strength, right? I've always wanted to get like a tattoo, something about being resilient, fearless, because being resilient, saying those words to yourself and just like giving yourself a little bit more of sympathy and forgiveness and talking to yourself nicely, or like in a more confident, positive way, it really makes a difference. Like, it really makes you not only stronger within but outside as well. What you work within shows on the outside, and that all starts with that positive self-talk and a healthy mindset. And if it's for somebody else, like, sometimes I struggle with showing love to other people. Like, I'll show love and talk to myself positively, but sometimes I'll forget and be like, I'll forget to say I love you to someone, or I forget to say like, oh, like, I'm sorry, or like, I'm really sorry for like how I said this, or I really appreciate what you did for me, or I really appreciate you for being there for me. It's just easy little reminders like that, or like, oh, I'm really proud of you. We forget to do little things like that, and positive talk is one of those little things that you know I love to do and give myself, so why not do for others? Even like online, like, it's so easy to do. You can literally just be real in the comments. You don't have to put no emojis. You just be like, oh, I love your hair today, or wow, like, you can ask a question, or just make someone feel seen, make someone feel appreciated. And what is that word that I'm looking for? Like, when you were oh, it's like at the tip of my tongue. It's at the tip of my tongue. What is that word? When you like give someone a lot of reminders of how much you love them. Oh, wow. Okay, whatever. But yeah, those are some ways that you can do it on yourself and other people. Also, like, don't be afraid to be alone. Like, spend that quality time with yourself. I feel like that is the moments where you're going to elevate yourself and you're going to like appreciate yourself the most. Like, what's your favorite pastime? Do you want to do something new, or do you want to like just like, for me, I like to journal. Y'all know I love to journal. So it's either I'm writing or I'm putting together some type of design or content. Excuse me, the gases, yo, confirmation. Anyways, But yeah, even like, you know, if you've been working a lot, you can go watch a movie. Go watch a movie by yourself. Go watch a movie with a loved one. You can order takeout. You can cook. You can cook a nice meal for yourself. You'll be surprised like how good you feel, like how proud of yourself you feel when you cook a meal. But yeah, shorty, like light a candle, eat some fruits, make a meal, spend time with yourself, and you know, dress up, go wear that outfit, go out and eat by yourself. You don't even have to stay home, just spend that time with yourself. And you know, if you're a hustler like me or a content creator like me, I use that as an excuse. Okay, I'm gonna go dress up and shoot some content, and you'll be surprised like how effective that is. Like even going for a late night drive, a sunset drive are my favorite. Like when it's golden hour, I'd be taking so many pictures when the sun is going down and the moon is coming up. It's beautiful. And you know, you can go outside, lay down in nature, read a book. That quality time is just you choosing yourself on purpose. You want to build those daily habits of self-love and quality time. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of spending hours like I used to, I'm just gonna say, you know, smoking, or instead of spending that time on things that are not even healthy for us, you know, you can build those simple little habits little by little, that are gonna help you deflect the bad stuff. Like as soon as my mind goes to like, oh, I need to go smoke, I'm like, no, actually, let me drink some water. I haven't drank water today. Let me go write in my journal. I haven't written in my journal today. Let me go, you know, I think of so many other things that I can do before I do that. And that tends to work for me. Yes. Or you can do that while you do other things, like whatever works for you. But you know, consistency is key. And the more you repeat a certain habit, the more that becomes your life. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be choosy in how you spend your time. You should be working on that consistency, working on those habits that are part of your lifestyle. So, you know, practice that gratitude, meditate and relax. And, you know, in this place of Zen, like I was mentioning in my last video, and also just like reflect and journal. Give yourself that time. Just sit with yourself and see what happens, you know, because we're always in the hustle and bustle. We're always, you know, working. And how often do you really actually sit with yourself? You can buy yourself things if you want. Like I bought myself these candles, I bought myself those flowers. You can give yourself a spa day. I literally bought a massager. I got this at Five Below. And oh baby, I had like back pain and migraines. I don't know why, but like I had like a lot of chest and back pain right here with migraines last week. So I got this for myself, and like I put some heat therapy, and you know, I got a little bit better now. But yeah, I was like, I'm not in the mood to do nothing. I just want to do self-care. Like I went into that mode right away. It can be anything as a small purchase, or you know, rearranging your room. It's not about spending money. It's about showing yourself that you're worth something intentional, something that you tend to do for yourself. You know, you can even invest in something positive. Like I bought myself my vanity chair. I'm looking to invest in other things, especially for my channel here. So you know, buy yourself those gifts. I'm not waiting for anybody to buy me them. It's an investment for a reason. It can be a furniture, it can be a camera, it can be a car, whatever works for something positive towards your life. You know, and you want to be very cautious of that. And you know, part of that is also like doing things for your future self, like fixing something that you've been wanting to fix. Or like I like to do my thumbnails and write my ideas, and you know, I started doing that before actually recording, and you'll be surprised, like just doing that for myself has helped me. And you know, you can do something for someone else to make you feel better. That is an act of service in itself. You can donate, you can volunteer, You can call someone that you trust. Also, you know, just making time for prayer always, and devoting yourself to prayer. You know, I'm just gonna say, a prayer can go a long way. But the more you pray, you know, your life just starts to get a little bit better. Sometimes loving yourself looks like doing things that we often avoid, which can be cleaning, as simple as cleaning your room, or as complicated as, you know, devoting yourself to faith. So that's all I'm gonna say. But you know, sometimes this is what acts of service can look like. Now let's get to the interesting part, which is the physical touch. I know everybody wants physical touch. Everybody, like, I don't care what you say. You want to hold somebody's hand. You want to hug. You want to cuddle. You want whatever else, you know? But that doesn't mean that you have to be lustful, okay? We're talking about love here, not lust. Let me just get that clear. So I think it doesn't matter. You need that physical touch. That's as simple as skincare. I've been working on my skincare and stretching as well. I have a video that I want to edit of like a whole routine of stretching and somatic body therapy that I like to do when I'm at home. And, you know, also just like moving your body and going to the gym, exercising, walking outside. These are all physical things that you can do for yourself, and so simple. Your body isn't just something to look at, you know, it's something to honor, something that you should take care of. You should appreciate your own body before anybody else does. How do you treat your body? Do you drink enough water? How does it feel inside? Internally, is your gut healthy? Do you have a healthy gut? Because a healthy gut is a healthy mind, healthy intuition. It helps your intuition grow stronger when your gut is healthy. And, you know, how are your organs? Are they healthy? Just as what you see outside, you got to focus on what's inside as well. Your heart. How's your heart? Or is your heart open, or is it closed off? Are you wearing your heart on your sleeve? Are you taking care of your lungs and your brain? You know, constantly doing things that are cleansing those, or breathing to clear out the bad inside. So if you want, let's take a quick breather. All right, so we're gonna hold it in for 3 and breathe out. And I like to do a little, you know, neck swirl.
Oh, yes.
And I like to crack my back a little. Or a lot. And I like to like straighten it out. So these are simple physical ways that you can take care of your body, you know. Think about every inch of your body, from your head all the way down to your toes. Think about how you're nurturing it. You know, the food that you eat. All of this is to be taken into consideration. And so, are you pouring into your own body the same way that somebody else would? Especially if we have, our bodies are always working very hard, or you have a job that your body is working very hard. Are you taking those days where you're giving back to your body, like resting? Are you taking rest days and, you know, taking a cold bath? Because sometimes taking hot baths is actually not good for us. So, you know, are you doing things, therapies that are going to give back to your body? Me personally, I have been loving just like oiling my body. I don't know, like just putting different oils, like essential oils, skin oils, just any type of oil and cream and butter, and like giving myself little massages with those oils. And you know, it's not only helping my body and my tissues and my muscles, it's also helping my skin. So that's one way that I've been loving myself physically, with the physical touch. You know, we're not perfect, like I said. You have to accept those flaws and all for who you are. We don't have perfect bodies. We have unique bodies. And everybody's body is different. Just accept them. Like, I accept the fact that there's things about me that I don't love and that I'm currently working on. You know, like, I may win in some areas, but I still am subconscious about other areas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very open about that. You know, I talk a lot about my hair frizz. I've been working a lot on my skin and my skincare. Like, I'm very, very insecure about my skin. If anybody knows me, they know that. You know, I don't really have the greatest skin. I have hyperpigmentation. Like, any little cut, like as y'all saw last time from the pelicans, I still have it. I still have the scar, and I don't cover them up. I don't, you know, I embrace them for what they are. I work towards them and work towards healing myself and loving that part of myself no matter what. It's beautiful. It's who you are. And we don't have to be judging people for who they are or their imperfections, because everybody has imperfections. It doesn't matter how beautiful or how these people make themselves seem, like these famous people or these rich people, like they have imperfections as well. You know, they might have better resources to help them with those imperfections, but that doesn't mean that it's not possible. It's still possible. So you have to work towards that. And once you accept that, you know, you deserve that self-care and love on your body and your imperfections and the way that you come and God made you. Oh my God, I have a quote in my journal somewhere about that. I'll probably put a picture or something, but yeah. You know, I just love how everything relates back to His Word. Ugh, I just love God because He made us this way. He made us complicated and imperfect and beautiful. And I want to see how beautiful you are. So show us, okay? Find what it is that you love about yourself and show us that. Show everybody. You know, there's nothing wrong with showing how much you love yourself. You know, other people that get bothered by that is because they're insecure within themselves. Nobody who is secure and loves themselves is gonna be mad that you love yourself too. So boast about it. You lost those 10 pounds, you cut your hair, you dyed your hair, you got that haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Love
yes.
yourself and love all your imperfections. Because people don't care. People really don't pay attention to that type of stuff, anyways. So they'll love you for it too. We'll love you for it. Lately, I've been trying to work a lot on my image and my appearance and, you know, my beauty, the way that others see me and look at me, because I want them to see how much I see myself, you know, as this radiant light. I see it within me and I want others to see it. And you know, I want others to see that I also put in the work for that. Like, I went to the gym and I did the work, and it took me time, and there was parts where it got harder, where it got worse before it got better. And that just shows that it's still achievable, that you can still trust the process. Like, you have to really be intentional and live by it. If you want to be happy, if you want to love yourself in all of these ways, then you have to show up for that, for yourself, and you have to show up for that person. And you know, that leads to like a healthier relationship with yourself, with whoever. Not having those toxic relationships in your life, that helps you maintain all of this real love and having that self fulfillment, because a lot of us are very codependent on others, and they really don't love themselves because they're always looking to fill themselves with something else that's not good for them. You have to fulfill yourself with healthy things, healthy love, healthy relationships, healthy people, healthy mindset, healthy body, healthy soul, everything. The way that you love yourself like really sets the standards for how other people are gonna love you. And if they don't fit into how you can love yourself, then they're not meeting those standards. And you don't have to wait to feel chosen. Okay, once you love yourself and you're in that glow energy, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're choosing yourself. You're putting yourself above those unhealthy things. And when you choose yourself, the right people will start choosing you too. You start loving yourself the way that you want somebody else to love you too. Or, if you start doing these things for someone else, then you're gonna see that reflect back on you some way or another. Whether it's them giving that love to you back the same way in these love languages, or you giving it to yourself. Or, if you want to say God, include God, then God also will show you that same love. And it's gonna show. You're gonna be a bright light when you start loving yourself. And everybody's gonna see it. And everybody's gonna notice. And they're gonna wonder, wow, like, how is this person so, positive and so, like, some people might not. Some people might be like, oh, they're so full of it. Like, oh, they think that they love themselves so much, but they really don't. Or blah, blah, blah. Like, don't listen to people. It's 3:33 right now, so I probably have to get myself to bed. But yeah, like, just pretend like you're dating yourself, right? Like, just do it for a little while. Date yourself for a little while before you try to go date somebody else. And, learn about yourself a little bit more and apply these different love languages and learn them so that when the right person does come along, you're ready for that. And you're ready to receive that same love back, because you will. And once you're ready, they will come. And it can feel like sometimes we're ready and they're not coming, they're not here. But maybe it's because they got to learn as well, not just you. And I'm not saying like you should teach people how to love, but sometimes you may think that somebody's loving you, but five it's not all of these love languages. They're not loving you fully, because because you already know how to love yourself. So you're not going to accept the fact that somebody's not loving you fully, like these 5 love languages. Right? Now you're going to be like, oh, but they're not showing me any words of affirmation, but they're showing me physical touch. Yeah, that's a red flag. So, in conclusion, self-love is not being selfish. It may seem like love is lost, I lose hope sometimes too, but this is proof. Loving yourself in these ways is proof that real love still exists. And, I want to be proof of that, and I want you guys to show it as well.